A warm welcome to one and all. Thank you for joining us. It's a beautiful morning and we're sure it's going to be a very high intensity game.
The captain has opted to bat first after winning the toss.
These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Pace bowler into the attack. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Found the gap beautifully and that races away to the boundary again. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favorite players. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Long leg in place. Expect some chin music from the bowler. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Picked and deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. Bowled perfect from the bowler. And there comes the celebration and the crowd loves it. That was fantastic piece of bowling. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what you call a long distance deposit. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. good batting form. Oh, he's clubbed that for a 6. That's a great hit. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a 6.
Choose which way the price will go and open a trade. If your choice proves correct, you'll make a profit and withdraw it.
Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. And the batting power play comes to an end. Good shot for a single. That's an excellent throw. That's in the air. Turned away for a single. That's gone high. This time should be taken. And it's taken. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a 2 if they run well. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Well, that's a 6. The power is extraordinary. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Very good running between the wickets. It would be interesting to see what pace he'll bowl at. Up in the air. Well, that's out. Poor shot from the batsman. Must be kicking himself. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The batters need to start taking a few risks now. Scoring rate at the moment is a crawl. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Squeeze a single there, good running.
We got the school fees money you sent via Remitly. Be together. Send money to loved ones with Remitly.
Good shot for a single. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs they'll have that security. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. Glorious, absolutely glorious. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Last ball coming up. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Good shot for a single. Short leg in. Expect some short stuff from the bowler. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Slips in place. Finds the fielder, couldn't find that gap. Good stop, saved a certain boundary. That was outstanding fielding. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be 4. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Squeeze a single there, good running. Handsomely played, but straight to the fielder though. Spinner brought into the attack. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. He didn't get any timing on that one. Direct hit. As a batsman, one should never take on his arm. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Finds the fielder, couldn't find that gap. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Good placement by the batsman. He should be looking for some runs here. Head right over the ball as he defends. Pace bowler now into the attack. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Edge, but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Well, he has to bowl that one again. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Excellent running between the wickets. It's in the gap. They will look for some extra runs here. Couldn't time that well as you would have liked. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. This is poor fielding. They can't leak out runs like this. Fans would be disappointed. Spinner back, I think that's a good move. You really need to be on your toes at this level while fielding. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. Well, you can sense something is going to happen here. The bowler not allowing the batsman to free his arms. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Good shot for a single. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. Excellent running between the wickets. Good placement by the batsman. He should be looking for some runs here. Excellent running between the wickets. Oh, bowling, poor shot selection from the batsman. And there comes the famous salute. Wonderful to watch. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. The bowler is fired up. Looks good to get another scalp. 4 runs, plays into the gap fabulously. Spin him back. I think that's a good move. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Good shot for a single. You need to try and make them work really hard for each run. This kind of a fielding effort is really not going to help them. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Turned away for a single. Ah, that's a good throw, straight into his hands. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Very good running between the wickets. Squeeze a single there, good running. Last ball coming up. Well placed into the gap, possible too. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it.
You have shown some outstanding performance today. What was your thought process at that time?
Everything seemed to go in my favor today, and I'm very happy with the way I performed.